Okay, everybody, strap yourselves in for this one. If this turns out to be true, I could see a lot of upset people out there. But of course, take everything I am saying right now with the biggest grain of salt imaginable. So let's talk about the power levels of Tom Cruise's Iron Man, how he's going to be the most powerful multiverse character we encounter, who also wields half of the Infinity Stones. Yo, this has got to be fan fiction, like, clearly. You know what, maybe this isn't fan fiction. Many times have we said, hey, this all sounds like fan fiction. How can this leak possibly be true? Well, we ended up getting the entire third act of Spider-Man No Way Home leaked in its entirety, like almost beat for beat, scene for scene, including how Andrew Garfield saves MJ and all that. So again, take it with a grain of salt, but many people are willing to say that this is true, what we're hearing. So first and foremost, Tom Cruise in the film. Yeah, that seems to be a given now. Everybody more or less has agreed Tom Cruise is playing Iron Man. He's going to be playing a variant of Tony Stark. Except, we're going to one-up that. He's going to make the Iron Man we saw, the one that we followed in the MCU, look like a joke. Because apparently, from what people have leaked from what they've seen, this Iron Man will be sort of a superior Iron Man type, if you will. Now, it is rumored that he's going to have a brand new suit that we've never seen before, hence why the Superior Iron Man, the silver thing, you know, he had it in the comics, but they're going to go a step beyond that. Because, if you guys remember, back when Tom Cruise was in consideration, he wanted to take on Iron Man only if his face could be visible the entire time. Again, Superior Iron Man armor makes sense to me. So, let's go with that. Now, on the overpower hand, he's going to be wielding 3 Infinity Stones in the armor. Apparently, he's been collecting them, and he knows Thanos is coming in his universe, but he's like, that loser, I'm going to get them before he gets here so I can stop him. Now, obviously, that gives him an insane power advantage over pretty much anybody we've seen. And if Doctor Strange is suddenly going to be recruiting other Avengers for his Multiverse Avengers, which we know are confirmed for this film, well, why not go after the Tony Stark that literally can wield Infinity Stones in his armor? I mean, that makes sense to me, especially when you've seen what type of power those stones have. So, this honestly all sounds like extremely hardcore fan fiction, but again, it kind of does make sense when you look at everything we've heard, just everything we know, how Tom Cruise approaches his roles, how they want this film to just be over the top, the next thing that everybody's talking about that matches, rivals, or surpasses anything they've done before. This all kind of checks out to me, quite honestly. And you know, you look back on Robert Downey Jr.'s performance as Iron Man, you say, oh man, he had an ego. Imagine Tom Cruise just being Tom Cruise, except he's Iron Man. Now that's an ego. And then he's just like, oh, you guys lost to Thanos? Pfft, I got a bunch of these stones before he could even get here. I'm Earth Sony defense. We don't even need Avengers here. We got me. I'm Iron Man. That's Tom Cruise. That is Tom Cruise. And I'm here for it if this is how they're going to do it. I mean, again, I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise's acting. Like, I love him, you know, in his films. Like, the dude is just insane. He does these stunts. He does the same role pretty much over and over. A lot of jogging, running real fast, crazy stunts. But that's what I'm here for. Love the Mission Impossible. So if they can kind of take some of that cruiseness and shove it into Iron Man, I can only imagine how insane it's going to be.